How's everyone doing? This is going to be another for sale video. This is the cheapy video, and it's going to be $4 for the Blu-rays, very small stack, and then $3 for each DVD. And shipping is $3 in the continental US, and you have to buy at least $10 worth for it to be worth my time to ship it out. And again, shipping only in the US is not worth it to you to have it shipped outside of the U.S., continental U.S., because you're paying the shipping costs. And just shipped 2 Blu-rays to Canada, and that cost $17.25. That was last week, and I lost money on that, and I'm never going to do it again. And again, I can't offer big discounts, shipping discounts like Amazon, big companies like that. So yeah, there you go. Those are the prices. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you're interested in anything, just leave me a comment down below. PayPal only. No digital copies are in these if they ever had them. First up is the Greasy Strangler. I ended up getting 2 copies of this. They both have holes in the back. Yeah, so I think I've said this before. The one person that I bought a bunch from in the past, like they'll have like stacks at a time for sale. Pretty sure they're a reviewer because I got a review copy and it had that hole in it. So this movie is so crazy. I debated about getting rid of my copy as well, but I think I'm gonna hold on to it just because it's never seen anything quite like it before. Next up is Misery, Garden State, Allegiant. This is the part of the Divergent series, the lenticular slipcover. 30 Minutes or Less, which is a previous rental copy. So it has that sticker, but it plays without issue. The Boy Downstairs, New Orleans Music in Exile. And then this is a Region B locked version of Night of the Living Dead from the UK. So you would need a region free player for it. I used to have a region free player, I don't anymore. Next up is Bullet, Steve McQueen, still sealed up. Bonanza, 4 episodes on here, still sealed up. Those are the episodes. Mad Max, Beer League, The Toy, which is still sealed up, paid $8 for it, and it's just sealed up still. I ended up getting it on Blu-ray now. I love that movie. Next up is Going the Distance. This is a free previous Blockbuster rental. Bangkok Dangerous. This is full screen and widescreen, so I assume it's the flipper disc. Next up is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Scoop, Woody Allen. Meet Bill. I ended up actually really enjoying this one, but just running out of space. Man on the Moon, Jim Carrey, playing Andy Kaufman. The Surface with Sean Astin. I like the message in that one. The Reagans, The Legacy Endures. I debated about keeping this for a long time, but I think I'm going to let this one go. Forks Over Knives, which is still sealed up. Food documentary. An Inconvenient Truth. Those polar bears, I still think about them. Before the Flood, a couple of global warming documentaries. The Smashing Pumpkins, 1991 to 2000 Greatest Hits Video Collection, still sealed up. You get a bunch of good stuff in there, and some behind-the-scenes stuff. Ben Folds 5, complete sessions at West 54th Street. And this is still sealed up. You get all that right there. I Am the Blues, which is a blues documentary. And then we've got Bob Marley and the Wailers, Catch a Fire, which is still sealed up. We've got PBS, Punk Broadcasting System. I was debating about keeping this because it has some good stuff on here, including probably my favorite band in college, The Movie Life. Movie Life right there, Single White Female. That's probably my favorite song by them as well. Drive Well, Sleep Carefully on The Road with Death Cab for Cutie, which I was a big fan of them during college as well. Leonard Skinner, Live from Steel Town, still sealed up. Tool, Toolology, unauthorized. And Van Halen Video Hits, Volume 1. All right, let's get on to the second stack here. Patriot, which is still sealed up. If You're Gone. Unbridled. Ordinary Man. Escape of Prisoner 614. The Longest Yard, the original with Burt Reynolds. The Crow. I honestly am not a fan of this movie. I feel like I'm the only person who's not a fan of this movie. And I've kept this for a long time because I just was keeping it essentially because I know basically everybody else liked it. So I think, you know, if I had a girl over, we could pop it in, something like that. But I think it's just time to let it go. Transylvania 65000. I also have Step Brothers, which is another movie I need to get rid of on Blu-ray, which I hate. But every girl loves it, and I always put it on. It's like kind of one of the ones to just put on. Next up is Framed, another Jeff Goldblum movie. Tasting Menu. Kings. Tyrell. Adventures in Babysitting. Classic. Vincent D'Onofrio on there playing Thor, same year that he did Full Metal Jacket. Dumb and Dumber. Classic. And then a triple feature, The Gun and Betty Lou's Handbag, Gross Anatomy, and Betsy's Wedding. Fight Club, which is a digipack edition. It had an outer slip case. I don't know what happened to that, but it still is a really nice edition. 500 Days of Bummer. 500 Days of Summer. I feel like I'm the only person that doesn't like this movie either. Previous blockbuster rental. Winter's Bone. Love that movie. Cannibal the Musical, from the guys that did South Park. And next up, the last stack over here, Silence of the Lambs, still sealed up. Donnie Brasco. Teen Spirit, the tribute to Kurt Cobain. Dark Days, which is a documentary about homeless people living in the subways of New York City. Really sad, especially some of the special features tells about what happened to them after the filming. Street Fighter Alpha. Drive-Thru Records Spectacular Volume 2. Those are the music videos right there. Some live performances. Bowling for Columbine. Juice. Tupac and Omar Epps. Streets of Compton. Lola. Charles Bronson, which is one of those like off-brand gray market ones you used to get at the supermarket all the time. There used to be a ton of those ones. Say like DVD, movie, and stuff on there. Kill Order, which I love that slipcover. Men Seeking Women, an old Will Ferrell movie. Good People with James Franco and Kate Hudson, still sealed up. Original Send Sex from National Geographic, still sealed up. It's a 2-disc set. Frame of Mind, which is a JFK conspiracy assassination movie with Chris Noth. Are You Here, which I love this movie so much. I want to get the Blu-ray for it. I think a lot of people didn't like this movie because they were expecting like a raunchy, over-the-top comedy movie, and it's really not that. These cast members are usually in those kind of movies. This is more of a dark dramedy. It's kind of depressing, but I dig the heck out of it, and I thought it was excellent. Barbershop 2, which is my favorite of the Barbershop movies. I want to get the Blu-ray for that too. Van Wilder. This is the 2-disc unrated version. The Sum of All Fears. Remember seeing this in the theaters. Love Me, which is still sealed up. Right there. Table 19, which I think was a fun movie as well. I really like the cast in there. The Real World You Never Saw, Back to New York with The Miz. And then last is Dear Mr. Wonderful. This is another one of those like off-market gray or off-brand gray market kind of ones you would see at the supermarket all the time back in the day, where it says DVD movie. So there you go. That is everything. It's $3 per DVD, $4 per Blu-ray. It has to be at least $10 worth for it to be worth me shipping shipping it out, and it's $3 shipping in the continental U.S. No shipping outside of it because it's just not worth it to you because you pay the shipping costs. PayPal only. If you're interested in anything, leave me a comment down below, and I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.